Built on grind, backed by legacy. Built on grind, backed by legacy. Yeah, built on grind, backed by legacy. Not too many can match the longevity. Hard work, discipline, and integrity. Move independently, thorough is the pedigree. Built on grind, backed by legacy. Not too many can match the longevity. Hard work, discipline, and integrity. Move independently, thorough is the pedigree. This independent grind ain't for the faint of heart. From trying to make a lane to start to find a place to park. From trying to chase a blazing spark to trying to raise the bar. I ain't got no regrets, I spent a life creating art. I watch so many come and go and try to make a mark, and then just straight to par when they ain't make it as a famous star. I never faded, motivation ain't the fame in charge. I do this for the craft and for the love that it's a labor of. I never had a plan B, so I pursue my dream. You can't feed a family off of your music streams. I be moving T's and vinyl, I still do CDs. Producing beats for artists, plus inspiring the youth I teach. The next gen how to do it if they super keen. Pull up with a mic, monitors, and a computer screen. I crew the feast from rocking stages every 2 to 3 weeks, and did it all from Alice where it ain't the hugest scene. In my time I see so many peers hang the mic up, locked up, switch to politics or hit a 9 to 5 up. Dedicated family men who had to switch their life up. Couldn't change their lifestyle in this biz, but I did, I'm a life. I do it all while simultaneously staying sober. Got some good fellas around me, that's where the Ray Liotta.
Rest in peace.
We lost a few legends along the way, we hold their memories dear. Play from the vault and raise the volume. Shout out to the OGs that's still here. My big bro Nook still performing in the wheelchair. Names that still resonate like Checkmate and Jason. Reason who stay solid through his whole career. I got 20 plus years in the game. No viral songs, scattered radio play. They gave you album after album for the fans. I gained the fans that came and locked in the fans to stay. Built on grind, backed by legacy. Not too many can match the longevity. Hard work, discipline, and integrity. Move independently, thorough is the pedigree. Built on grind, backed by legacy. Not too many can match the longevity. Hard work, discipline, and integrity. Move independently, thorough is the pedigree.
We were all on stage in Adelaide, rocking NTSA. Mike Samoa down the dock, support next to the sea. From there it was nothing but a rise in this biz. So many come and go, but it is what it is. Circle was small, but the real ones checked in. Stay consistent, we always tapped in. That's skin, black and white. This rap is a cultural thing. So if you're in, you're in. Take a beat with the words in the chin. I can count 2 decades under this big belt. Every verse was the inner demons that I felt, but I always felt I was down for the cause. Rockin' titty bars with stripper poles nailed to the floors. I already said that in land down under, fuck the bling. It's about the kings like Delta Simplex. That's them management knobs and them and fuel in the rain. If my name isn't in the top 10, it don't mean a thing. Was juggling fires while I was balancing the wire. Tightrope walk between being broke and inspired. Had to mind my own soul like a prospector's fire. Now my voice carry weight like a mountain in the choir. Blind orchards and verses through thorns with the roses. Life was the brick, but I'm a chill through the process. Dropping ripples through the bloodlines, hidden codes that I wrote in. Emotions encoded and flows in the old one soaked in. I get my dash from those that recognize my dream. From SA to NT, it's about the greatest king. Crosswords, Sydney Connect, faithfully though. I rock with many names you heard on the radio. When it's crazy, bro, the challenges faced, I suppose.
Built on grind, backed by legacy. Not too many can match the longevity. Hard work, discipline, and integrity. Move independently, thorough is the pedigree. Built on grind, backed by legacy. Not too many can match the longevity. Hard work, discipline, and integrity. Move independently, thorough is the pedigree.
Da-da.